everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so grateful. In today's video, I wanted to talk about what you can do if you are waiting for your manifestation. So, I'm going to start with describing what your state of mind, state of being is. What is the end state you are living in when you're dominantly in that story that you are waiting for your manifestation? Now, straight up, when you say that you are waiting for your manifestation, it implies that you believe it's not here yet. Because if something is not here, that is when you would be waiting for it, right? If something is already here, if something is already materialized or in your life, at least in your internal world, you believe so, there wouldn't be any waiting involved over there. So, if your state of being, if the end state that you are living in is it's not here yet, where is it? Why is it still not here? How long will it take? It's been these many days. And that whole personality of yours, that whole version of yours is in the waiting phase. Then that is what you're going to create more of. Why? Whatever state of being you dominantly remain in is going to reflect outside, right? Manifestation basics, your internal world reflects outside. If you're constantly in that end state, you're living in that end state and you're persisting in it, even if it's, without your knowledge, you might say that I'm not persisting in that. But when you are dominantly thinking, feeling, questioning, and saying to yourself, it's not here yet, I'm waiting for it, it's not here yet. If you're in that energy, that's what persistence is called. It doesn't have to be deliberate. Okay, persistence can be deliberate or it can be without your knowledge, unknowingly, you are replaying that story within you. So that means you are persisting in that story. Now, when it comes to conscious creation, we talk about everything dominant. What beliefs are dominant in you? Dominantly, what state of being are you in? Everything that is dominant, in simple words, in your internal world, how you behave, what kind of emotion, thoughts, feeling, everything that is going on with you, whatever you keep dominant will reflect in your 3D reality, as simple as that. Now, if you are doing techniques for some time, I think this is specifically something I repeat in all my videos. If you're doing techniques for some time, morning, evening, afternoon, okay, doesn't matter. But the remaining 10 hours of your day, 15 hours of your day, you are in a questioning mode where you are having a desperate energy, urgent energy, or even if it's not those extreme energies, it's just that wait, I'm waiting, it's not coming, it's not coming, I'm waiting. You know, your concentration is on the 3D. I don't see movement, I'm waiting. I don't see any evidence, I'm waiting. Okay, that means that your state of being is not in a place where internally you have that strong belief that I know I'm going to get it. I know it's going to come. I know it's done. I know it's mine because it's a really normal thing. I deserve it. Why would I not have it? I feel it so real here when I'm experiencing that desire. It feels so good. I know it's going to come. It just has to because that's how it works. It does not have a choice. Just try to understand this if I have that kind of inner belief and dialogue. So strong. Will I be in that state of mind during the remaining hours or day? It's not here yet. I'm waiting. It's not here yet. Those two things don't go together. If you have a strong belief that it's going to come, then that state of mind that, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here, these two things do not go together. If you keep running the story within you that I don't see it, where is it? I don't see it. Today also it didn't come. Today also it didn't come. Today also it did not come. If that is the dominant story you're playing within you, in your mind, in your conversations, in a dialogue, you might be feeling sometimes that, these thoughts that I'm having, it would not affect anything. But that's the whole thing we are trying to teach here. Whatever dominantly you play within you, those things have impact on what you're trying to materialize. Don't take them lightly. If your state of being is dominantly around just waiting and questioning, That is the story you are materializing for yourself, where you are waiting and questioning. If you know something is already here, or if you're not comfortable with that, if you already know something is coming, it's just coming, I just know it, it has to. If you know that that is one of your state of being, how is that aligning with this other state of being of waiting, questioning, being disappointed, checking the 3D every day? Once you are in that place where you have made something so real within you, you've saturated your inner world completely with that, with repetition, persistence, practice, techniques, working on your negative emotions, coming back, building your self concept. Once you're already in that place, you will not be questioning things, because when you know something is going to happen, it is going to happen. Why would you be questioning it? Are you questioning that tomorrow you have to go to office? You already know you have to go to office. Okay, it's the knowing. I'm trying to pick up really easy examples from your 3D reality to help you understand what the knowing is. People get stuck with this as well. What is this knowing? This knowing is just a really confident state of being where you're aware that this thing is going to happen. That's all, because it has to. You know tomorrow you're going to wake up. You know tomorrow you're going to make breakfast. You know tomorrow you're going to drive to office. Really normal things in your daily reality. You don't have to come into that knowing. And why are those knowings so normal for you? Because you're doing it on a daily basis, okay? You're putting in that work every day where these things have just become so normal. Similarly, do the practice every day of experiencing your desire here. Let the 3D be, okay? Leave it alone. It's just a mirror. You don't have to let the 3D bring you down, okay? Don't let it phase you out. It is a mirror. Once you change everything here, it's going to show outside. It doesn't work the other way, okay? You cannot not like your clothes and try to change your clothes on the mirror. You change your clothes here, and then the mirror will reflect it. So make it a really normal knowing within you here. By practicing and experiencing that desire every day, it becomes so normal that you just know, you create that knowing and you just know it's going to come, because it has to. Why not? Why will it not? It has to. That's how it works. It does not have a choice. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, it's forbidden to see your 3D. In all my videos, you have heard me saying coexist with your 3D. Okay? I'm not saying that we who are even teaching manifestation, oh, we are so unfazed, unbothered by 3D, we don't even look at it. Yes, we are fully aware that right now the desire has not materialized in the 3D. I will not let that bother me. Why will that bother me when I know it's coming very soon? It's going to show up very soon. I very well know how to coexist with my 3D, because this is the place where eventually I want to experience my desire, right? It's okay to know that yes, it's not here yet. It's okay to be aware of that. Okay, there's a lot of misconceptions around this, because we say whatever you keep in your awareness will remain in your awareness, right? So, what if I acknowledge 3D and acknowledge the fact that it's not here yet? It means I'm persisting in that. No, you're dominantly already persisting in it coming up very soon. Just being aware of the fact that it's not in the 3D anymore doesn't automatically translate into you persisting in it not being here. Persistence, discipline, repetition is different from just being aware of something. You really need to understand the difference here. This is where people really get stuck with 3D. Should I acknowledge it? Should I not acknowledge it? You need to be aware of everything that's going around you, right? That has nothing to do with you persisting in your desire. I am very well aware of certain things that right now I'm working on are not in my 3D. It's a very neutral, simple fact that I am aware of. How am I persisting in it? That's where I'm trying to make you understand the difference. When does it turn into persistence? It turns into persistence when you are in that energy of waiting, questioning. And throughout the day, that is what you're feeling within you and it's bringing you down. Persistence means when you start doing it dominantly. Me just being aware of the fact that right now it's not there, but it's coming very soon, and I'm persisting in my end state. That is not me persisting in the fact that it's not there yet, because I'm not dwelling in it. I'm fine with it. I'm neutral towards it. I don't care about it. I come back to my desire. I do my techniques. I persist in the end state of experiencing it, and I feel so good about it. And I get so excited and happy that, this is so amazing. I cannot wait for it to show up in my reality and experience it. That's going to be so beautiful. And I'm in that pleasant and light expectation of it coming to me in my 3D reality. Trust me when I say this, the questions, the urge, the weight will fade away when you make it completely dominant here. And by the time it has become completely dominant here, it's coming very soon. You're already out of the place of questioning. When you believe here truly that this desire is yours, this abundance of everything on earth, this is what I choose and I'm going to get it because I am worthy of it. Be firm in that inner knowing. Nothing else outside matters. Don't give your attention to anything else. You have so much attention, pull it all back in and put it here. Be firm. Okay, put a backbone when you say that this is going to come. Nothing and no one can tell me differently. This is happening and it's happening very soon. And whenever I want to access my desire, I'm going to go within and experience it. It just makes me more happy and motivated of when it shows up in my 3D reality. How beautiful is that experience going to be? This state of being is very different than this state of being where you are waiting, where you are questioning, where you're doing techniques for 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, but remaining time you're waiting, questioning. That is you dwelling in that story. That is you dwelling and persisting in the fact that it's not in the 3D. Just being aware that it's not in the 3D is not same as dwelling in the fact that it's not in the 3D. These are two really different things you're spending your energy on. So if you're really waiting for your manifestation, which everyone is, it's not that people who are in this state of being where they're relaxed and they're persisting in the end state, it's not that they're not waiting for their manifestation. It's just that their energy, attention, and state of being is really different than the person who's really dwelling in it not showing up in the 3D yet. So if you're really waiting and you're really in that energy where you're questioning, where you feel it's not here yet, where you are just chasing 3D movement, where your focus is so much on the time, you really need to again, the answer is always going to be same. The answer is never going to be different in any of my videos that go out and do this. There's always going to be one answer. You have to come back here. Saturate it more here. Okay, work on your self-concept, work on the beliefs, persist in the new story, create visuals, create affirmations. If you're getting stuck with resistance, doubts, fears, triggers, I have a whole playlist on that which will guide you step by step on fading those emotions away and dealing with them in the moment. The more relaxed you feel here when you're experiencing that desire, it will strengthen your belief by default. The more your belief strengthens, your urge of questioning and dwelling in that waiting end state will fade away. By the time you are in this place, which I just mentioned, your manifestation is coming very soon. Okay, so that's all I wanted to discuss in that video. I really hope it adds value to your manifestation process. In case you have any kinds of question around this topic or your own experience that you want to share with everyone else, you can leave it in the comment section below. I have my Instagram linked below, which is for a regular dose of motivation, and also my second YouTube channel, which is around self-development and mindset. Not really from a manifestation perspective, but in general. If the videos there interests you, you can subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great week.